It was just another Friday night. 23-year-old Kayla Monroe had gone out with friends in downtown Phoenix. She laughed, danced, and took pictures like any normal college student blowing off steam after a long week. She wasn't reckless. In fact, she was one of the most cautious in her group. Always shared her location. Always texted when she got home. That night, just after midnight, Kayla ordered an Uber to take her back to her apartment. She waved goodbye to her friends, got in the car, and was never seen alive again. This is the chilling story of a young woman who did everything right and still ended up the victim of a calculated predator hiding in plain sight. Kayla Monroe was a bright and ambitious student at Arizona State University. She had just started her final semester studying communications and was working part-time at a local coffee shop. Her friends described her as warm, independent, and always alert. She knew the dangers of walking alone, especially at night. That's why she always used rideshare apps instead of walking or getting random taxis. So, when she called an Uber that night, March 8, 2025, no one thought anything was wrong. She even texted her roommate on my way back. Be there in 20. But that message would be the last anyone ever received from her. When Kayla didn't return home that night, her roommate was immediately worried. By morning, she called Kayla's friends. None of them had heard from her. Her phone went straight to voicemail. At first, some thought she may have stayed with someone or just needed space. But by noon, when her work called asking where she was, reality began to set in. A missing person report was filed that afternoon. The first clue came from her Uber account. Kayla's final ride had been accepted by a driver named Eric Lawson, a 34-year-old man who had been driving for Uber for just under 2 years. He had a clean record and no prior complaints. When police contacted him, Eric said he dropped her off near her apartment complex as requested. But something about his tone raised red flags. Detectives pressed